So come and find a comfortable seated position. Cross-legged, that can be kneeling position, that can be sitting on a chair even as well. So whatever works for you. If you have blocks, you might want to sit on a block, otherwise you can use a bolster or a blanket, fold it up to lift your hips up a little bit, and really find a way to sit with an elongated spine, with a long spine. Try not to arch your back too much, so we have the tendency, if we think of sitting upright, to do sort of from this natural clenching position, we try to overcompensate and do the opposite, which is also not very helpful. So really try to root down through the sit bones, having a nice full back and a long spine all the way up, rising through the crown of the head. And just close your eyes for a moment, placing your hands onto your knees, palms facing down or up, whatever feels more natural to you. And then take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more deep breath in through the nose to arrive, and out through the mouth, letting go of any tension that you want to release throughout this short practice with me. And then breathe through this practice, if possible, in and out through the nose. As it is, in the end, the nose that was designed to breathe, to filter the air that's coming in, take all the nutrients out of it, and release whatever we don't need out into the surrounding again. So, but whenever you feel like tense and you need to breathe out through the mouth, please do so. No worries. So let's just get started with a few simple movements of the arms. Arms reaching out and up, palms facing up, palms facing together, and then palms facing out, gently pushing the air down. So there is a little bit of resistance to be felt here. Inhaling to reach up, palms facing up, energy out through the fingertips. Palms facing one another and then facing away and pushing the air back down. Noticing your breathing pattern here. Reaching your arms up, find a little bit of resistance. And down. Beautiful. And then bring your hands behind you. If you have, if you're sitting on a block or blanket or whatever, take it out. And bring the hands behind you. And then reach the legs out in front of you. Bring the feet wider than hip width apart. And you want to engage the ankles a little bit. So flex the feet so that you have about a 90-degree angle in your ankles, 90 degrees in your knees, and more or less a 90-degree angle in your hip joint. And then simply lower the knees over to one side without losing the activity in your feet. Notice what's going on in your legs. See if you can let go just a little bit more. And then bringing the back knee up first, following with the other to come to the other side. Checking in, see if you're holding a lot of tension, if you can ease in a little bit. Come back up, leading with the front knee and then following with the other, well, leading with the back knee, which will be the front knee then. And relax, and come back up. Front knee comes up, back knee follows. Beautiful. Let's combine this with some with the breath. So inhale to come up. Exhale, come down on the other side. Inhale to come up. And exhale on the other side. Very nice. Come back to center. If you moved forward a little bit, find your center again, reach your legs out and just Flop them in and out a few times. If your knees are bending, that's completely okay. Listen to your body here. Internal, external rotation, and finding a little bit of relaxation in the legs. Good. Shake them out. Sit up nice and tall. Give your legs a little bit of a wake-up call. And then coming to a first squatting position. Keep your feet as wide as you need to in order to make this move work for you. And then just move from one foot to the other, stretching through the sole of the foot, sitting onto your heels, stretching that whole sole of the foot. We're tuning into the hip joints here, into the knee joints, ankle joints, all the little toes. And then see if you can find a place where you can rest your heels down, toes pointing slightly out to the side, to the corners of the mat, and your heels resting down. If your heels are not coming down, if you're somewhere up here, you can use a blanket and roll it underneath, or even roll up the mat and put it underneath your heels so that you have a little bit of a lift going, but you can still relax your heels down. And then bring the elbows to the inside of your knees, palms together. Pressing the palms into one another will create a pressing out of the knees. You want to counter that a little bit. So you squeeze everything into the midline, basically. You notice how your bum is lifting up naturally as you do that. And then see if you can find a good balanced pose where you have enough engagement to not be completely passive, but also not like you're forcing a shit out of yourself. So really try to find a good combination here. And then take 2 deep breaths in through the nose as you reach out tall through the spine, engaging. Exhaling, sinking in a little bit, but not relaxing completely. Inhaling to lengthen, maybe a little bit more activation. Exhale, a little bit more relaxation, but not complete. Beautiful. Now coming to complete relaxation. So let go of your hands, relax your legs. Maybe your forearms come down, your palms come down. And then really fully round your back as you look towards your navel. No muscular engagement here, so really try to be as potato bag-ish as you can. Take a deep breath here, and deep breath out. Beautiful. Come back into the activation. Inhaling here, lengthen through the spine. And then exhale, full passive relaxation here. Inhaling one more time, active. And exhale, letting go. Good. Bring your hands down. If you have your feet on the pillow or anything, walk off of it, and then extend your legs, bringing your hands onto your knees, coming into sort of a squat position or ski racer position here. And then let's connect the left arm with the left knee. We have the knee bent firmly. We extend the right leg long, so straighten the right leg. Notice how that turns your body to the right, and follow this movement with the right arm. Reaching your right arm up tall, look up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the right knee, bring the right elbow to the right knee, and bring it over to the other side. Connect the right elbow to the right knee. Left knee extends, so lengthen the left leg, turn your body, reach up to the left side. Inhale deeply here. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, open the right side again. Connect left elbow with left knee. Exhale, come down. Connect right elbow to right knee. Left arm opens, left leg extends. Exhale, coming back down. Folding forward, taking a deep breath here. And then slowly coming back down. Coming to your squat position and come all the way down onto your hands and knees. Connecting your wrists right underneath your elbows. Fingers nicely spread, and the knees more or less directly under your hips for a stable tabletop position here. And then we're just gonna do a couple movements back and forth onto the fingertips with the shoulders over the fingertips, and then back, a couple of circles just to check in with the wrists. One direction and into the other direction. Very good. Now I want you to keep the arms nice and straight and keep the back nice and straight. So don't arch and hollow your back for this next exercise. So keep the back nice and neutral and just simply lower the chest down towards the ground by squeezing the shoulder blades together on your back. Belly button keeps pulling in, and then push the shoulder blades away from one another. Push the sternum, the chest away from the ground. And do these shoulder push-ups a few times back and forth. So you want to squeeze the shoulder blades together, lowering the chest down, but keep the back as neutral as possible. So the tendency here is to arch, and then push them away and apart from one another. If you are super strong and you want to try this in plank, you can do the exact same exercise in a plank position. But keep the arms super strong and super straight, and try to avoid bending the elbows as you do this exercise. Beautiful. And then tuck your toes, sit back, relax your shoulders a little bit. Now this next exercise is going to be a combination of shoulder rolls, so maybe just do a couple of these here. Forward, up, back, and down. And back, up, forward, and down. So you can think of a square almost that you're drawing. And then we'll do the same with the hands, with the palms on the ground in tabletop position. So lowering the chest down, moving the shoulder blades down your back, and then push down, shoulders forward, and down. So you try to do like a rotation in your shoulder joint as if you were a steam, maybe a steam train. This movement feels a little bit awkward at first because there's a lot of muscles that your body might not be used to engaging or even controlling. So don't worry if coordination doesn't quite work yet. Just give it a try and see how you can make it work for yourself. I find this exercise really interesting and helpful for my shoulders. It gives me mobility, it gives me stability, and it gives me a brain-body connection and activation of new muscles in my body. So I'm going to give you another exercise for the hips as well that I found extremely helpful lately with the clicking and the weird stuff that's going on in my hips for a long time. And I found that with the regular practice of these hip cars, I'm able to actually let them go. So come back onto your hands and knees. Connect your hands completely, connect your right knee completely with the ground, and then float your left knee up. Bring the knee to the chest without rounding the spine. So just bring the knee in as far as you can without rounding the spine, and then bring the knee out to the side, like a peeing dog. Heel is on the same height as your hips and your knees, and then keep the knee on the height. Bring the heel up and scoop the knee in towards the midline again. Bring the knee in towards the chest. Open up to the side, back, and in. Open up to the side, heel up, knee rotates inwards, and knee comes back in. Reverse this exercise. Bring the knee back up, the heel back up first, knee out to the side, and slowly in through the front. Inhaling back up, out to the side, and down. Let's do one more. Deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, bring it to the side, forward, and down. And relax. Relax your arms, relax your wrists. Let's do the other side. So reconnect the hands, reconnect the knees. Left knee connects, right knee floats. Make sure that your spine stays nice and neutral. Bringing the right knee into the chest, out to the side. Heel up, knee in, and back down. So it's a full controlled controlled articulation of the hip joint. Out to the side, back in and down. And then reverse, reach the heel up first, knee out to the side and back down. Inhaling up. Exhale out to the side and down. One more. Inhale up, out to the side, forward and down. Beautiful. Bring the backs of the feet down, knees together, arms come behind you. Fold over your hips, round your spine. Bring the forehead down, arms relaxed. Child's pose. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Relax. Either stay here or slowly coming back up if this is not a very comfortable position for you. If child's pose is very comfortable for you, then stay there for a couple more breaths. And otherwise come up to seated position on your heels. Hands in your lap, and just relax your body, relax your spine. Come to a position that feels good for you. So yes, you want to find a little bit of lengthening and an easy uprightness, but nothing forced. If you're still in child's pose, you just let go. You let go of your shoulders, your jaw, the muscles around your hips. And just tuning in again with the body. And no matter where you're at, if you're in child's pose, slowly come up. If you're on your knees, maybe come back into a cross-legged seated position to finish this small class up. Reaching your arms up overhead one more time. Deep breath in. Look up and make a little funnel with your arms. Invite anything that you need in your life. You just make space, and you can signal the universe with this pose that you're ready to receive, but you're also ready to give. So it's a gesture of universal exchange. So take another deep breath here. Bring the palms together at the top, and then exhale. Bring the palms together in front of the heart. Close your eyes and seal this practice with one big deep breath in through the nose. Pausing at the top a couple seconds, relaxing your whole body, relaxing your shoulder, your belly, your head, your jaw. And then exhale out through the mouth, letting go. Give yourself a beautiful smile. Thank you very much for practicing. I hope that this was rejuvenating, that this was re-energizing, that it got your body moving in ways that felt good, and maybe you even found a little bit something in your body that was interesting and new. And yeah, let me know how you liked it.